Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. My name is Faizal Azhari Lim, and today I want to talk about crop physiology. In this session, we will dive into the fascinating world of how plants function and respond to the environment. The science underpins everything from food security to sustainable agriculture. Crop physiology is a fundamental science that helps us answer critical questions like what drives plant growth, how does environment influence yield, and how do we optimize these processes for better production. Understanding this mechanism is essential for crop improvement, solving complex management problems, and make sound agronomic decisions. When it comes to yield in agriculture, yield is defined as the amount of product produced per unit of land area. While we often think of wet weight, it's typically expressed as the weight of dry matter. This provides a more accurate measure of the actual organic matter production, as water content can vary greatly. Yield, we can categorize yield into biological yield, which is the total dry matter produced by the entire plant, and economic yield, referring to the marketable portion, be it grain, fruit, or fiber. For grain crops, yield is a product of various components: the number of plants per area, number of heads pods per plant, the number of seeds per head, and the weight per individual seed. Understanding these components developed requires to looking at the plant growth curve. As you can see, plant growth typically follows three distinct phases. It's logarithmic growth phase, linear growth phase, and maturation phase. Beyond environmental factors, plant growth is controlled by internal chemical messengers known as plant growth regulators or hormones. These are organic substances produced in minute quantities that profoundly influence growth and development. The five major groups include auxins, which is responsible for cell elongation and apical dominance. Gibberellins promote cell elongation and division, leading to increased stature. Cytokinins stimulate cell division and differentiation, crucial for tissue development. Abscisic acid, inducing dormancy and helping plants respond to stress. And ethylene, the gaseous hormone, plays a key role in fruit ripening senescence. There are two heart of plant productivity processes, which is photosynthesis and respiration. Photosynthesis, occurring in chloroplasts, is how plants convert light, energy, carbon dioxide, and water into sugars. Their food, releasing oxygen as a byproduct, is the engine of life on Earth. Respiration is the process these stored sugars and broken down to the release energy, ATP, for plant functions, producing carbon dioxide and water. The net accumulation of energy for growth is determined by net photosynthesis, which is the total photosynthesis minus the energy consumed by respiration. The efficiency of photosynthesis is influenced by factors by the light intensity, CO2 concentration, and leaf anatomy. Lead us to distinction between C3 and C4 plants. While C3 plants are more common, C4 plants like maize and sugarcane have evolved a specialized pathway that enhances CO2 uptake efficiency, particularly in hot, bright conditions. For plants to grow, substances must have moved efficiently through their system. This is achieved through translocation. The xylem tissue is responsible for transporting water and dissolved minerals from the roots upwards to the leaves, while the phloem transports sugars and amino acids, the products of photosynthesis, from their production sites to where they are needed for growth or storage. A critical process tied to water transport is transpiration. the loss of water vapor from plant tissues, mainly through tiny pores called stomata. Stomata are also vital for gas exchange, allowing CO2 to enter the photosynthesis. We often measure the evapotranspiration ratio, which quantifies the units of water required to produce a unit of plant dry matter, highlighting water use efficiency. In conclusion, understanding crop physiology provides us with invaluable insights into how plants grow, develop, and interact with their environment, from the intricate processes of photosynthesis and hormone regulation to efficient nutrient uptake and water transport. Each aspect contributes plants' productivity and resilience. By mastering these principles, we can cultivate more productive and sustainable agricultural systems. Thank you all. That's all for me. Thank you.